Here's another really useful activity. I tend to use either real objects, so the children could use their snacks for morning tea or bring in objects and whatever. I actually tend to have a speech sound table, and during the week, regardless of the level all the individual children are on, we might have 1 or 2 or 3 speech sounds of the week, and we're investigating them. So this week we've actually had s and a. So the children are bringing things in. Now, first of all, because they haven't used SSP before, they're bringing in things like a shell, or things that have that when you write the word, it's got an S in it, rather than focusing on, no, when we say it, can you hear the s? So pencil is a good one. So what we do is we think, oh yes, can I hear s in these? Now it's also good because even if you don't hear it, what the children do is find some way of linking it. So they might have brought something in that hadn't got a s and then said, well, it's a special, you know, whatever. So they're actually putting a s in it, which is another good skill. But what we do is we then say, okay, brilliant, we've got a pencil here. I can hear this somewhere in the middle. Now let's have a look at the word. You might put pencil on the board, underline the speech sound picks, put s, it, or, and say, oh, so which is the picture for s in pencil? And it's actually a C. And then we might look at the speech sound clouds. Now we only use letter names for labels, and I only do this when I'm sure children are okay with the speech sounds and we're translating it into the letter name, but it's just a label. If I'm asking a child to spell, you know, ball, and I want to know which is the first one you chose, if they say B, I still don't know which B they've chosen, so I'll say, give me the letter name, oh okay, B. So that's just what it's for, it's just for the label. Now these are some RWI phonics flashcards. We're actually about to use the yellow ones, and the children are going to identify the speech sound picks in the words. So the children read the word on the card or ask what it is, and then underline the sound picks, write it on their whiteboard. Please do get whiteboards, they're invaluable.
Especially when you've done elephant, go and show it to Ellie. Right, so what have we got? We've got ant, brilliant. Ast, ought, brilliant. But I, ick, all, and we were going to put that as one, weren't we? All, because that's just one sound really. Because we even though we don't hear the all the e, so that's all of that is all. Otherwise, we've got a spare sound. What's this one?
Ball.
Ball. Now I think this one actually, this is a good one to show your teacher. I think this is b or, listen, b or all. So I think it's either b, I think that's an or just there, b or all, b or all. Yeah, so underline that one as just one and go b or all.
I was thinking if that was the two L's were together.
Yes, I thought, and but or, and if it was, then that would be an or, and that would be fine as long as we work it out and as long as we use everything. That's good thinking. That's being a speech sound detective. Amazing. What are you?
Science.
Amazing. So go and show your teacher. Ask your teacher if she can work out ball. That's a really difficult one. Oh, have we gone? Look at all this. Oh wow. Now where are the lines to show us where the bits are? So dog, where would the lines be on dog? Did you forget to put the lines? That's what we need to see. So how many lines would be put for dog? How many sounds can you hear? Do duck hands? Yes, do me duck hands. Do or g. Brilliant. So you do the lines. What about chips?
Chips.
Well done. Now it would actually be ch, I, p, s, because we would split the p and the s together. So go and underline those for me. And what about rabbit? A, b, it. A, b, it. Brilliant. Amazing. Children are getting so good at this.
Do the sounds.
Wow, let's have a look. Fish, if, and brilliant, amazing. Let's have a look at jelly.
What's the picture for
E, brilliant. Rabbit, but it's amazing. Wow, what
is it?
Sorry, honey. You are amazing. What are you?
Not IS. What's the picture?
What are you?
Amazing.
No, you have to say I'm amazing. And show me your cloud thing. This is brilliant. Did you do it with your mum? I love
Did it all
that.
by myself.
Did you do it by yourself? Amazing.
What's the picture for air? Boy. What's the picture for up? boy.
Amazing. Do you know, we found a tricky one, and I had to think about it for a minute.
I can't find the lid.
You can't find the lid for the
It's on the end. Where?
Oh, good thinking. Let's have a look at this. Brilliant. Oh, yes, well done. Kite. I'm going to show you how to X, Now, I would actually do jeune sometimes as a special ending cloud. What's this one?
Pokemon.
Pokemon's not on these cards. You made up your own, did you? Now, if we're doing ring,
Good girl. Now you've got it.
how many sounds can you hear in ring?
Have a look, guys.
How many sounds in ring?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got that.
Don't use your special.
How many sounds in ing?
Does the I and G go together?
Oh, do you know, that's what I want to show you. Look at this. I do because when two sounds are just blended together, we split them. So look, we've got he can sit on his own line. We've got he can sit on his own line. So what's on the last line?
I, G.
What's the last sound? So we're just doing sounds. What's the last sound? Can everyone just write that on their board, please? But make
Have a
it,
go writing on there.
but make it king. Something I kick. It's actually something I kick. I don't know how to draw it.
What do you kick?
Ball.
A ball. How many sounds can you hear in ball? Forget how you write it.
Ball.
Well done. Or. Yes. Say that again.
I don't even know how to do it.
Brilliant. So we need 3 lines for ball. B, or, oo.
Miss Emma.
Did anyone know? Oh, thank you. Does anyone know how to spell ball? Did anyone have it on their card? Anyone got an idea of what we put on number 1? What do you think? B. Because that's the picture for B. So, that we might have there's a picture for B. So B. What are we going to have for O?
I don't even need it.
What are we going to have for O? What did everyone put on number 2?
I don't need it.
What did you put?
A.
A. And so what did you put on number 3? Okay, now, there's not always a right or wrong. It could be, if we did it like that, this is a picture for what?
Oh, I know.
What's this a picture for?
The A and the L go together. The A and the double L go together.
Now look very carefully, just wiggle your nose so I can see everyone's listening and looking.
And Mole?
How do you do that?
You have to wiggle your mouth.
Bailey.
So first of all we thought, is it B, or, and that's a picture for or, and then all. What about if we had...
I said orbit.
Oh.
What about if we had to orc? To orc. Orc. What's the all there?
What about AL?
A-L. So I think actually, if I was a speech and detective, what I might do is I might go put all, ooh, like that. Could we be nice?
I think. What about ice?
Ice. I'm going to show you this. This is a blue level sandpit sandwich, which we're not going to do yet, but I'm going to show you anyway because we've got them on here. Some people saw. Who's got the board? Can I borrow the rubber, please?
I says orbit.
We're all going to write cake, but we're going to do it with the SSP spelling strategy. So we say it first.
Lots of you read this word, so make sure you watch.
Cake.
Do cake.
So
Let's have a look.
I'm going to show you a little trick. It's called a blue level sandpit sandwich. I'm going to
Yes,
put this
that's what
word first. I'm going to put the word first. So we know this is
Watch if
cake,
you're right.
don't we? We know this is cake.
Zion, come out this way, darling.
If we listen for the sounds, what can we hear in cake? What's the first one? Okay. Everyone do that on your thing.
Everyone do
So we've
your
got a line ready for, so rubber, any letters you've got, because we're starting with the lines. We're starting with what we hear,
Doing the lines for cake.
even if we know how to spell cake.
Do the lines.
3 lines.
Are we
Three
only
lines.
doing?
We're only doing the lines.
Miss Emma, I already did it.
Ryan, listen. We are only doing the lines.
Well done.
some of you have already numbered them. Awesome.
Oh, amazing.
Do it. Don't keep it
Cake. So we've put the numbers so we know which sound goes on which one, just in case we forget whether to go to left from right. So we've got cake. So what sound, let's forget the letters, what sound goes on there? What speech sound goes on there?
See?
What speech sound? So I said forget the letters, so we're not going to translate it into the letter name yet. We want the speech sound. So what's the sound for there?
K.
Yes! K. What's the sound for there?
A.
What do you think? The sound. When I say cake.
A.
So just what you say. Don't try and work out anything more difficult. It's just what we say. Cake. What's this sound?
A.
A. Well done. What's this one?
K.
Yes.
Well done.
Cake. Now let's put what we think for the number 1, and let's put what we think for the number 3 for K. Put what you think for K. Don't try and be clever. Just try and work out what might it be for K. What could we have for K? Give me a K.
What could it be? What
Give me a letter name.
K.
It could be. It could be. Let's say that's the K. That's the picture for K. Because the last sound is K. I'm going to tell you that this picture of A is like that. Oh, how peculiar. This is why it's called a sandpit sandwich. Because we go cake. But when we spell it, what do you think that's sitting there for? What do you think he's going to do? He's going to jump over there and sit on there, but then he'll be sandwiched. So he's going to jump over. Boop, 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 boop. Look, he's sandwiched in there. So we actually read, so number 3 is actually, so we read it like this. Cake. Look like that, yeah, so cake. We read it like that. I'm going to show you some. Let's see if we can see where the sound pick sandwich is. Could I borrow the board rubber again, please? Thank you very much.
You might have to use the
Yes, I think so. We need a little. That's all right. We can. Now I'm going to write some words, and we're going to see if we can read them as if they're sound pick sandwiches.
I need that.
Are you ready?
I need that board rubber. Because I haven't got enough room.
What's wrong with your fingers?
Yes.
My fingers are green.
Are they green fingers? What are they? Fingers. People say you've got green fingers when you're a good gardener. This sound again.
Green thumb. They say green thumb.
Gardener. So actually that would be d, because I can't hear gardener. Gardener. It depends on how you God. Yeah. God.
The gardener.
Yeah. And what happens
And
is,
I think that's what I was trying to do yesterday.
yeah, don't make it fix.
Yeah.
Don't make it fit into print. Because
There's a letter
that's
left over that you
yeah.
can't hear. It has to go.
Yeah, it has to go somewhere, and it's not saying it's right, wrong, because no one's done it like this before. What we're doing is saying, well, what do we say? And what we're telling the brain is, well, when I see that, because what children do when they're reading is they might go, gardener, but it's the other way around. So I want the brain to see, yeah, but actually when we say gardener, that those letters aren't, the sounds aren't in there, how we might do the phonics. Yeah, and that's what we're making the brain work it out, because otherwise that's why people have so many phonics rules to overcome them, and it's just there's too many rules. I can't keep up with them. Okay, so what was the word? Oh, look at this. I wonder who can do it. I wonder who can read this. You ready? And I want.
Oh, with mixture, yeah.
Oh, mixture. Yes, let's have a look.
We're a bit worried about mixture, weren't we?
Oh, and do you know what I love there though? You're being speech sound detectives, because what you're doing is you're listening as detectives. You're thinking mixture. How does that fit? Do you know how to do it?
Let's have a go.
Mixed.
We got that bit, didn't we?
Mix.
We kept saying ch.
I think that's so what's that?
That's what
Ch. Yes, so that must be
Didn't we say that? We said we found another picture for ch.
And that might actually not be in the clouds. I might have to have a little look. Did you say that as well? You're such good speech sound detectives. Right, now write this word down for me. You ready?
Get ready, write this word down, Ryan. Animal. If I see it anymore, I'm going to get you a pencil and paper. Do you understand? So write that word down.
Did you write like?
Yeah, do we have to put the lines and numbers?
So write the word.
Wait, we're going to work it out. Oh, Ike. So look, the cut is sandwiched between the I.
There.
That's the sandpit sandwich. Let's see if we can find the sandpit sandwich in nice. Nice.
Oh, where's
What's the sandpit sandwich?
I-E.
Wow, it is, isn't it? Look, it's there. So he's got ice and he's just sat over there. What's the sandpit sandwich in? Oh, this is a tricky one.
You can find it.
Athlete. Athlete. My sister has athlete.
Where's the sound pick sandwich for athlete?
Which is the one that's sandwich? A-th-o. It's an athlete.
Is it size?
Yes!
E.
Yes!
Oh.
It's there!
What jumped in to be sandwiched?
Oh, it is.
What jumped in though to be sandwiched?
Yeah, because that last sound, the
Well
athlete.
done.
Athlete. So anytime you see that, I want you to see it as athlete. Oh, Ike.
Get it.
Oh,
What did
don't
you
worry.
say?
Do you know this is the most difficult thing to get?
You mean you don't get the word?
The sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah, don't worry, because you know what? This is a blue level sandwich sandwich. This is what we do when we're at the very, very top and we know everything. But because you're all so clever, I just thought, you know what, we'll do it. We'll have a look at it now. But you don't need to know it today. So we're just doing it just so that you've just had a look at it. Now watch this. There's another one. Oh, who's got the rubber? Thank you. Okay, are you ready?
I think I can.
And that one, I reckon the year 7s couldn't do that one.
Can I have that?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Are you ready?
I can only get one more.
Oh, I'm going to play the piano. Oh, what's the sandpit sandwich?
I can only fit one more.
Oh.
Note. Oh.
Oh.
What do you think it is?
O-E.
You two boys have got it. You've done an awesome job.
So what we do when we say it is we say oat, but the t, instead of saying at the end, he jumps over. Oat. And we're gonna. If you discover any of those today, can you let me know? In our book, we might see one in a book, and they're always an A, or an E, or an I, or an O, or a U sound. Amazing. And we don't even have to say that they're vowels, because it doesn't matter. It's just a sound.
No. Short vowels, long vowels.
Yeah. No, forget it. Middle-sized, curly vowels, whatever.
My board's
So as you can see, by doing this kind of activity where the children are investigating, it doesn't matter what SSP level they're on, they're actually using the process. So that's linking the speech sounds, what they say when they say the word, with what's actually there on paper. You also saw that I did a blue level sandpit sandwich. These children as a whole aren't ready for the blue level sandpit sandwich. We're only just started, we're only in week 2. However, because it came up with one of the children had cake on their cards, I'm going to do it. So some of the children got it straight away, as you can see, and some of the children aren't there. But it doesn't matter, because we are going to be learning everything in a systematic way. It's just that by using this incidental learning and by using these activities, usually by the time we actually come to it within the scaffold approach with the explicit teaching within SSP, most of the children have already got it, so it's just then reinforcing. But it also means that at that time, that's when we catch the children that haven't got it, and then we can go over it. But by doing this kind of activity, to be honest, the children are all learning what they're ready to be learning. We're exposing them to all different levels, because a lot of the brains can take it in. And you'll often be absolutely stunned, because some of the children that you were thinking, oh, they're going to really struggle and whatever, are just getting it. It's just such an easy way to teach, and it's so much easier for the children to learn.